I would like to introduce you to Maxine. This is Big Bertha's trashy cousin. Her name is Maxine, and she is not completely finished, but I've got some other things I need to work on, so I'm going to probably set her aside for a while, and I can always come back to her. I'm not going to bind her yet. I may not bind her at all because I am really liking this, you know, pull stuff out and move it around, and yeah, I'm liking my, what should we call this? A non-committal binding. I mean, it's an actual binding, but you know, for a junk journal, it's not typical. But I'm loving it. So yeah, anyway, that's not a priority to bind her yet. And like I said, she's not completely finished, but I have done quite a bit of work on her since the last video. I just haven't filmed anything because, you know, it was the holidays. And then I had in my mind that I was going to have all of this fabulous packaging from Thanksgiving dinner and all that. Oh no, it was still just the boring store brand stuff. So I didn't even save a lot of it. But okay, there are some new things. And of course I can't remember what I've added since the last video, and I'm too lazy to go look. So we're just going to go through and just pretend like no one's ever seen anything before. It is at a place where if I did set it aside and not do anything else, I would still be perfectly happy with it. But there are also, you know, things I could add like that. That could use a little something right there, but it's not a priority. It's not a must-have. Let's see. I did have to go in and kind of reinforce some of my flimsy signatures or folios because the elastic here had started to tear through. So I just put a piece of masking tape over them. And, you know, I'm fine with that. I can cover it up with something later if it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. You know, this is not a fancy, pretty journal. This is just a for fun, in-your-face, daily life kind of record. And if you do something like this, you could certainly paint the pages. You could do actual journaling on it. I'm just more of a visual journaler. I like the, I just like to look and feel. That's my thing. So this, I had a magazine, a Lego magazine, which you can probably Google it and get one for free. It's just a Lego magazine. And I ended up using several images from it because they were fun and they were colorful. And I also got in the mail some address labels from like St. Jude, or you know, someone who was wanting donations, and they send you the return address labels, and these fit just perfect in this weird little window because, you know, the window was shaped weird and I didn't know what I was going to do around it, and they just filled in perfectly. So yeah, I really like the way that one turned out. I've got lots of top tabs, and I made sure to try to go in and put something on the back. If they were just plain and there was no pattern on the back, I did put some kind of something on there. Let's see. I feel like I still need a little handle to open this. And I'll figure that out at some point. I put that spoon there. I think that's new. She might be new, and she's from another free magazine you can get. It's like a Netflix family magazine. Just Google it, you know, see what you can find. But it has colorful, you know, kid-looking pictures in it, and I just thought they were fun. So I put her behind this window from this package from a Reese Snowman. And that was like last year's or year before, or who knows when. Another spoon, and I've been wearing my hair curly, so I bought a diffuser, and there was some packaging from that. Oh, this is fun. This is the little pop top from my makeup remover cloths, you know. And I stuck it onto this chip bag, and actually this, you know, I've been using this Scotch ATG gun, and this tape adhesive worked really well. I mean, it holds great. And I just put, that's probably from the Netflix magazine, that little kid face, which I thought was fun. And see, it could still use a little something here. It could use a little something here. But, you know, I'll just fill those in as I collect things. And the only thing I did here was I put some of these chocolate packaging. And these are not actually mine. Someone sent me a whole bunch of stuff to use in some of my junk journal classes last year that I did. And I had some stuff left over. So I've been using some of those things in here. Because, you know, everybody's trash is better than my own, I feel like. She had some really great trash. So, yeah. Used some of those. Oh, and this was from the same person, I believe, donated these as well. And she had a whole bunch of them. And these were the ones left over from the classes. And, you know, I can find something fun to put on those at some point. But they fit just perfect. And this is from my Bombas socks and my little band just to stick those there. So, box of Band-Aids. Oh, I used, where was it? This is just one of those things that was like, oh, perfect. Yes, this was from that same box of Band-Aids. I cut out a single Band-Aid and I put it here because I had ripped the edge of the Jif label, but I stuck it down anyway because I wanted it there, and then I just used the Band-Aid to cover up the torn part. So that worked well. Let's see, I went back in and covered the backs of these because I forgot to do it before I glued them down. So after the fact, still worked. And she's from that Netflix magazine. That's some new animated movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I probably will because sometimes I like me a good animated show. And these were free gifts that were given out at last year's Artist Fair, which is a local event that celebrates art and nature and sustainability. And I taught a couple of classes during Artist Fair, and these were the giveaways that they provided for my classes, and it was a little seed packet with basil seeds. And I just thought that was so sweet, so I put that there. And here's a little side tab. Cereal box tops make really good tabs. Is that a fold out? No, it's just thick. And see, this from the angel hair pasta was too tall for this, but I just let it go over the edge anyway, so it's like a tab. I might go in and use my corner rounder to round those off so that it looks more like a tab and less like a piece of packaging that was too long, even though that's what it is. And is that a, no, I thought that folded out. I guess it doesn't. I don't know if it, no, it doesn't. It's just thick. Yes, and this I had before. This has got some clothing tags in it. And I don't know if I explained this. This was a, you know, kitchen bag packaging. And to make it a pocket, I just cut around the trash bag. And then I attached it with some foam tape. So, you know, it wasn't even very thick, but foam tape does have dimension. So that makes it stand up enough to make it a simple pocket. So there we go. I really like that. And that's a good, it's a little tip for an easy way to make a pocket that's not completely flat, but it doesn't poke out too much. I think that needs a little something. I don't know what guacamole has to do with Stitch Fix, but, you know, it fit. It kind of went with the whole color scheme, so there we have it. And I think that we did this together. Yes, we did. I did that on the last video. Stuck it here. Works great. I love where it is. And these were from some jeans that I bought. And then the hair diffuser And one of these, I get these in junk mail all the time, these big cards like this. They make good tag thingies. And this was from the same pair of jeans. And that one. This definitely needs more somethings, but I don't know what. And there's another little top tab. And this fold out. I really like this pattern. This was the top of a pizza box. And I just may leave it like that because I like it. Unless I find something just right to go with it. Well, now that I've said that, I've got a piece I got in the mail just the other day from HelloFresh. And this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's dimensional. It's like textured. It feels bubbly, which is kind of cool. And it's brown, so maybe I could take off like the flap right here and put it, just because it matches. I don't want it there, but maybe there. Or like that. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. This needs a little tab to grab hold of. And, you know, it's just it was a junk mail thing with gift cards in it. And I can still take these off and decorate them. Either stick them back on, put them someplace else. I don't know. I've got options, but I like that. That was a magazine cutout. This was some more packaging that needs something at some point, I think. And my favorite little peekaboo. Love that. More from that hair diffuser and labels and stuff. And I still don't want to cover her face because I love her face, but I did put a lemon right there. And I could put something across here because that's not very exciting. And I had a big spoon of cereal I put there, and there's a cracker. And this is still just makes me happy to do this. And, oh yeah, this folds out. And this is this pocket, and I've got, these were the first ones that I made that I've shown before, just from junk mail cards. And then I made that one. And Jason's hospital tag just was perfect to make a little pull thing for this little thing. Which, you know, I used some of the image from the Lego magazine on there. And then this was one of those cards I just covered with the labels and packaging. And magazine image on another one of these cards. And a tab, which was the top of a package of something. I don't remember what. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really like doing these tags like this because I don't know, they're just fun to build out like that and then put a little something at the top. There's already a hole there, so I'll find something to put in there. I mean, I could put a little piece of ribbon or whatever, but I would rather use, you know, keep with my theme and use packaging or trash of some sort. There's what I did with one of those chocolate deals. And I think that's it. More from the magazine. She was actually a paper doll on the cover of the magazine, and she had a little stand, and then she had some clothes that I just cut her out like that because I like her. And there we have it. So this is Maxine, and like I said, I may continue to add to her, but I've got another idea for another trash journal project. And I've started to, you know, collect a few things for it. Look at this. This is not a very exciting, this was junk mail. And, you know, the images are just kind of meh. But look how many fold-outs it has. I love that. I need this. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm going to use this in my next project, or it may be my next project. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I do have a little collection of things that I'm going to continue to use, and but for now, Maxine is going to take a break, and you know, I kind of have in my mind a few of the places where I know I wanted a little something, so as I run across things that might go perfect there, then I'll add them to her. But for now, let's all say not really farewell, but we'll see you again soon, Maxine. And thank you so much for watching me work on her and keeping up with her progress. And I hope she's inspired you to use some of the things that you would normally throw away and just find something fun or crafty or artistic to do with them instead of putting them in the landfill. So, before I run off, I want to remind you, I've had a couple of openings for Creativeville. I had an unexpected cancellation, so there are, I believe, 3 spots left. And you still have time to sign up. This is a weekend art retreat here in Northwest Arkansas, and don't let that scare you. Northwest Arkansas is actually very cool, very artsy. This is just a fabulous community. So, you know, your visit will not only be filled with awesome workshops and food and friends, but your environment is going to be fun as well. So, yeah, it's a 3-day, a Friday through Sunday, and it includes 4 half-day workshops, and we'll feed you, and I really hope that you can come and join us for Creativeville. Treat yourself, or you and a couple of friends, make it a road trip, you know, whatever. It's a fun time. So that is all for now. Y'all take care. The end.